Hey friends, it's Betsy from flourishingplace.com, and in today's video I'm giving you an update on our laminate painted kitchen cabinets. Over 1 year later, I'm going to let you know how the process went, how we felt about the result, and then obviously the most important question, how are the cabinets holding up 1 year later? Well, hey, if we haven't met yet, my name is Betsy. I have a wonderful husband and 2 small children. And over a year ago, I posted a video on how we had decided to update our ugly 1970s laminate kitchen cabinets. And if you're interested in watching that, I'll link it in the cards and also in the description box below. We left off in that video talking about the kitchen cabinet doors and how we were going to trim them out with trim boards to turn them into kind of a shaker style. And then we were going to do 1 coat of primer, 3 coats of paint on the cabinet boxes and the cabinet doors, and then add hardware. I'll link the supplies that we used in the description box below. We did use a pretty high quality primer and a high quality paint because obviously if we were going to go to the effort of painting the kitchen cabinets, we wanted to make sure that the job was going to last. And so we did that, and here is the before and after. We were super stoked with how it turned out. The kitchen had been so dark and so dated, and adding all of that white just brightened everything up so wonderfully. My husband and I were just shocked at how much of a change it was, and we were thrilled with how it looked. And I just wanted to show you a cost breakdown real quick to prove just how affordable it is to do this project. So after we totaled up all our expenses, we were able to get these done for under $500. But of course, the question is, how does it hold up over time? Because right when you do it, of course, it looks great. But we have a 4-year-old and a 2-year-old who are very active. So along with just normal kitchen activity, we had 2 kids who were being pretty rough on the kitchen cabinets. And so we really felt like we got to put the paint to the test and see how it held up. I'm happy to say that over a year later, the paint has been holding up great. If you are planning on painting your laminate kitchen cabinets, this is definitely a paint that we would recommend. And I can say that in full confidence now. There are a couple of spots where the paint has kind of worn, and that's just due to high traffic, like places like the top of the silverware drawer. To touch up paint, 30 seconds, you're good to go. So I don't really consider that a problem. Paint chipping, peeling, that sort of thing, I've seen none of it. Seriously, no chipping, no peeling. This paint has been fantastic. So the other natural question is, how do they clean up? You have lots of spills, there's lots of things splattering, a lot of scuff marks, especially on the lower set of cabinets. So in terms of cleaning, I'll let you know what I use to clean these cabinets and keep them looking fresh and great and new, because when you paint white and any other kind of light color, you're gonna see a lot. So I use 2 different products. For cleaning up dust, dirt, grime, spills, I just use a basic multi-purpose cleaner. I use Mrs. Meyer's multi-purpose cleaner. You can use whatever you want. I'm pretty sure anything would work just fine, but the bottom line is I don't have to use anything special. I can just use the basic cleaner that I use all around the rest of the house, take a rag, wipe things down. It's easy and you're good to go. I use a little mini screwdriver that I kind of stick into the rag to get into the little corners that are kind of hard to get into, but it's honestly super easy. You can just clean these cabinets up with multi-purpose cleaner and they look good as new. The other issue for cleaning is scuff marks, and obviously that doesn't come off with multi-purpose cleaner. I was really nervous about scuff marks, again, because white cabinets, they show everything. But truly, it's super easy. I just use a magic eraser and I get it damp and I scrub on the scuff marks and they come right off. It's the same as any other scuff marks that you would have in your house, on walls, baseboards, whatever. On these cabinets, it's the same thing. So basically, in terms of giving an update on our laminate painted kitchen cabinets and how the paint is holding up, the answer is the paint is holding up great. I've cleaned them, I've scrubbed on them. The paint is doing really well. I feel like I would have to work really hard, honestly, to chip the paint, to peel the paint, to make it look gross and nasty. And that's your biggest fear, right? If you're gonna do something like this and do it yourself, the last thing you want is to do the project and then 2 months later, everything just looks gross and nasty and dingy, and you just wish you had not done it at all or done it professionally. And for us, that was a fear, but we did a lot of that prep work beforehand to make sure that everything would hold up really well. If you're interested in seeing the entire process for how we did these cabinets, I have an in-depth video on that. Like I said, I will put it in the description box below and feel free to watch that. This video is also going to be part of a playlist, a complete refresh on our kitchen. So this is just part of it. So doing the kitchen cabinets is a big part. We've changed out some light fixtures. We're refreshing the pantry and adding some fun pantry doors. We're also doing a subway tile backsplash. This is my first time doing a tile project, so quite an adventure. But all of that will be added to the playlist, how we're kind of updating our 1970s ugly dated kitchen and making it fresh and giving it a little bit of modern appeal, but on a budget. So I will link that playlist below, and as we add more videos to that, you can see more of what we're up to in the kitchen. Anyway, that's it for today. I hope this was an encouragement for you. If you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up and hit that subscribe button. You can get my free guide on 5 simple steps for decluttering any space in your home through the link in the description box below. I make videos on this channel all about decluttering, organizing, and creating beauty in your home on a budget, and I will see you next time. Bye.